Alright, it's your boy Sammy, or you might know me as Sammy Trade. Right about today, I'm going to show you a trade I also took in last week. A trade I took in last week, which played out perfectly well. Alright, and I'm going to show you what I did before I entered into this trade, so you can kind of understand me and just see what you can do and understand what you have to do before you take a trade. Alright, before you execute that trade, you know the right thing to do, and after trading, you know the right thing to do also. Okay, so take out a pen and a paper and write down some lessons. Okay, write down some lessons so you can be able to like practice later after this video in rehearse, back tests and front tests. Okay, so you can be able to become profitable someday. All right, so if you're really serious about becoming a profitable trader, then let's dive deep into it. Give me your full attention and put this video in full screen and give me your full focus. Alright, so you can understand something. Let's dive deep into it without capping too much. Alright, let's go there. Okay, let's dive deep into it. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep making this mistake. Anytime I want to say it, let's dive deep into it. But it's okay. Let me show you something here. Right about now, we are in the daily time frame. All right, remember my word, always start analyzing your chart from the higher time frame. All right, always start from the higher time frame, then you level down to the lower time frame and take your trade at the 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute time frame, so you can be able to minimize your loss and maximize your profit. Okay, do this and you'll become profitable. I hope you're understanding me. So this trade I took was mainly a counter trade. All right, this was a counter trade. I'm going to show you how I did this. This was a counter trade and I traded this using my fair value gap and my breaker block. All right, so let's dive deep into it. So this is the daily time frame. What do you see here? An uptrend. Okay, an uptrend. I don't want to look at what price did at the last 2 months or the last month. I just want to focus in current price movement. Okay, because I trade price action. All right, so this was an uptrend, downtrend. Sorry, this is a higher highs, higher low, higher high, and this was our last higher high. Now normally price is going to have some breathing space. All right, price is going to breathe down a little bit before going up further. All right, price would not ever go up in a straight line. All right, price will never do that. Price will always go up, retrace a little bit, and go up and retrace a little bit, and that is how you form your trend, your downtrend or your uptrend. So that's what we have here, an uptrend. So now this is an uptrend, and this was the highest point price went to. All right, now I'm waiting for a reversal before price will continue going up, and there is a fair value gap at this point. I don't know if you can see it. Let me draw it out for you so you can see properly. Give me your full focus so you can understand something from here. There is a fair value gap at this point. I have my fair value gap here. Alright, I have my fair value gap there, and also at this same point there is a breaker block at this place, and we go to the lower time frame. I'm going to show you what I mean by all this, and so you can see it clearly. Alright, so there is a fair value gap here, and also there is a breaker block at this point. So no need of drawing the breaker block because they are like kind of together. Alright, they are kind of together, so no need of drawing the breaker block. This one is okay. Let me just use this. So if I'm taking this trade, my take profit should be at this point. All right, should be at this point. And this was a trade I took last week. All right, this was a trade I took. It's among the trade I took last week, and it played out perfectly well. All right, so now let's go to the lower time frame. Let's go to the 2-hour time frame. Sorry about that. So as you can, what do you see here? In that same uptrend, this was the huge one, like the huge move going upwards. All right, this is that huge line that I considered as a one straight line going up. So this is the second line that price is using to retrace. I don't know if you understand me, because in the higher time frame there is something like this. I don't know if I can make this possible. So this is what I mean. All right, this is what I mean. In the higher time frame, you have something like this as an uptrend. You have something like this as an uptrend. All right, but in the lower time frame, okay, in the lower time frame, this huge move, this one line here, this one up move is also an uptrend, and inside there is also a higher high and higher low move in there also. Higher time frame, okay, this is how it looks. And inside, when you go into the lower time frame, this is what you see. You see something like this also. This is equally an uptrend. All right, this is equally an uptrend, and this is what I'm showing you here. This is what I'm showing you here. In the higher time frame, this one huge move that is here is just one line like this. And now we are in the lower time frame, we are in the 2 hour time frame, and it is like this: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and our last higher low, and our last higher high. I don't know if you are getting something. I hope you are understanding something from this video. Now let me show you what I did. And mainly what you want to do is to wait for price before you execute your trade, or go down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for your entry. You have to wait for price to break structure. We are in the 2 hour time frame right now, and this is what price is doing. Okay, this is what price is doing. This is our last higher low, and this is our last higher high. So now price is breaking past our last higher low at this point, which is turning this demand zone to a supply zone. I don't know if you're understanding me, because if you have been watching me, you will know that I always tell you that once price breaks your demand zone, it automatically turns into a supply zone. I don't know if you are understanding me, or if you can recall, it will be better. Okay, so price breaks it at this point. It consolidated a little bit. Okay, it consolidated a little bit at this point. So I waited for price to come and touch this zone, this demand zone, which is now a supply zone. All right, this is this is one of the best way of trading. All right, so this is it. This is what I have been telling you guys. You don't have to wait for price to really come to that zone. Even if it's the week that taps into the zone, that's enough. That's enough for you to enter into the trade. That's enough. All right, so this is it. When price came touching the zone, I waited for a break of structure also. So at this point, I see this candlestick. Now let me go down to the lower time frame. Let me show you how I took the trade. Now this is it. Are you seeing that consolidation I told you I was talking about? This was the consolidation. All right, price broke past it, consolidated at this point, and now price broke structure also, breaking out from the consolidation. This was a fake out, so don't look at this, don't be confused by this. This is a fake out. All right, now price breaks out of the consolidation. Now price has come into the consolidation back again. All right, so I waited for a bearish movement, and this is it, guys. This is the bearish movement that I saw, and I entered into the trade, because I know that for a fact that price will go down. I mean, go really down from this point. So this was where I executed my trade, and my stop loss was above this high, this lower high right here. It was above this lower high right here. Understand? So as you can see, it played out well, and this was how I took I set my take profit. As you can see, this was my point of stop loss. All right, so when price started moving at this point, after price has been creating our lower highs and lower low, lower highs and lower low, lower high and lower low, at this point I moved my stop loss to break even. That's why you can see it like this. Okay, so let me show you something, how I set my TP, how I set my take profit. Let's go down to the 2-hour time frame. I hope you are learning something from this video. If you are learning something, I believe it will be really nice, because when you go out to backtest this, you will see that this is a good way of trading and it really works. Okay, it really works. Now this is it. You remember at the daily time frame, I drew out this zone. I don't know if you could remember at the daily time frame. I don't want this video to be too long, that's why I'm doing this. I'm just making it brief. Okay, in the daily time frame, I drew out this fair value gap here because I know the price will come and touch it. All right, this fair value gap, I drew it out, and this is it. Also in the 2-hour time frame, as you can see, there is a fair value gap right here, and also in this fair value gap, there is also a breaker block right here. This is my breaker block. So now I'm looking for 3 points to set my take profit. Number 1 is my fair value gap, which is right here. Number 2 is my breaker block, which is right here, and number 3 is my order block at this extreme low. Right, let me show you. An order block is the candle wick, the last candle before the huge move. So you measure from the wick of the candle, the upper wick and the lower wick of the candle. That's your breaker block. All right, so these are the 3 points I'm waiting for my take profit. Okay, I'm going to set my take profit. These are the 3 places I want to set my take profit. So let me remove this. I want to set my take profit, so this is it. So the first thing I did, because I want to focus on the one who is more closer and price can just easily hit my take profit, so I can't be wasting much time waiting for price to come to my take profit. So I just set my take profit at this fair value gap. All right, I just set my take profit at this fair value gap, and look at it. Is this not what you wanted in a trade? Very beautiful, played out very successfully well. All right, so go out, backtest this. Okay, thanks for watching that beautiful tutorial. I hope you understand something, and I hope you kind of learn something from that video, so you can be able to become a successful and a profitable trader someday. All right, so don't forget the thing that you jot down. If you really listen to me, if you jot down something and you wrote down something in your book or somewhere else in your jotter, then just go ahead later, just read it, go through it, backtest, front text, practice trading, and do all of these things, and I promise you, you're going to become a profitable trader if you do this consistently, repeatedly. All right, so don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, so we can always see content like this to, number 1, motivate you, and also teach you what to do before trading and after trading, and also how to set your daily life and your future, just to visualize your future, meditate, exercise, study trading, and all of these things. I'm going to teach you how you can do all these things, and trust me, you're going to become a profitable trader. Right, it's just step by step. Okay, it's gradually. All right, so happy trading day, or happy trading week, or happy trading month. All right, peace out.